Conte no longer does his touchline histrionics from last season, his enthusiasm has gone. This is a man who is never happy, and the endgame at Chelsea has already begun. After all, Michy Batshuayi scored twice against Newcastle, and yet Conte is not satisfied and wants to replace him before the transfer window shuts on Wednesday night. The supporters know Conte is going, we know he is going, the players know he is going. He knows he is going, and it just feels as if Chelsea are drifting until the end of the season. You can only feel sorry for Batshuayi, who seems to have been caught in the political crossfire between the unhappy manager trying to make a point in the club's hierarchy. Incredibly, Batshuayi has now scored 19 goals, albeit he has made 35 substitute appearances in 18 starts since joining for £33 million, and yet his manager clearly does not fancy him. Those stats are pretty good, and you wonder, if they do get Edin Dzeko before the window shuts, whether he would actually be any better than Batshuayi, who would inevitably get shipped out. These are difficult times at Stamford Bridge, because the mood would be good at most other clubs as they are into the 5th round, are still set to reach the top 4, and into the last 16 of the Champions League. It is hardly crisis time, and yet the club's managerial revolving door policy inevitably ends up with every trophy being followed by a season of discontent. Last year's title forgotten and replaced by Conte's ugly soap opera. Chelsea lined up with a near full-strength lineup. Thibaut Courtois and Alvaro Morata were both injured, and they clearly want to win the FA Cup, but you feel it will be Conte's parting gift. It was not easy at first, because Newcastle started well, were fired up, and Rafa Benitez, the arch-tactician, set up with a back 5, midfield diamond and a determination not to get beaten. It was close range, not even Batshuayi with his lack of confidence could miss an open goal from there, and sure enough he steered into the empty net. Chelsea keeper Willy Caballero made a couple of excellent saves as he defied Jonjo Shelvey and Dwight Gale, and Newcastle did not give up, even after going behind. From there, it was game over. Newcastle's travelling fans never stopped singing. They hero worship Benitez and chant against owner Mike Ashley. If Benitez keeps up a squad made up largely of championship players, then he will have done brilliantly, but it is now approaching 50 years since Newcastle won the Intercity Fairs Cup in 1969. Alonso has been one of Chelsea's best performers all season, which makes it all the more bizarre that they are trying to sign Roma's Brazilian left-back Emerson Palmieri. Left-back is the one position they do not need to strengthen. But that, in a nutshell, is Chelsea's transfer policy and probably why Conte is getting so frustrated.